two should provide some. At the plate, Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Standing in, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Chris Bryant now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. A fastball that just misses inside. Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. 1-0 the count. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He throws him on the fastball there. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Pulled toward right center field. Here comes Cespedes, and that retires the side. Here's Brian Braun now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the All-Star.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man. He just tied him up in knots right there.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gardner.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Gardner hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Addison Russell goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Kyle Hendricks is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready now, Zach Cozart, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Here's the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. To his right, Rizzo. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Stepping in, Yadier Molina takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And here's Javier Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Second baseman, Javier.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Popped him up. Braun moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there.
And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Rizzo at second with 2 down. Too high. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that.
Leading off for the All-Star.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. And there's 1 down now. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes. Towards second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One-0 count. Here it is. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw just does beat him at the bag. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Braun is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. swing and a line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Settling in now, Kyle Hendricks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Griffey. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Riding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cespedes is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 home. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Ken Griffey would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game. Into the box, Jose Reyes trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. He's set. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. The pitches, he's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 the count to Molina. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. So here now is the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Larry Doby will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out. Josh Hader takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
High and deep to straightaway right. Gardner going back. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Ian Happ is on deck. He loses him on ball 4. Ready once again, Ian Happ. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-1 to Schwarber. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Kyle Schwarber is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Russell behind 0-2, and he comes back. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's 0-2 to Schoop. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Hendricks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. And while he's a silver caliber player, he's got an excellent contact attribute. He can really put the bat on the ball. This is skied out toward right. Schoop ranging into shallow right. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Molina has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Zach Cozart, a hit and 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in, Ken Griffey.
The left fielder, number 33, Ken Griffey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Happ is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In now, Chris Bryant. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Braun in foul ground. He's got it one away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch on its way.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So we got him swinging. Anthony Rizzo is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Sent on the ground out to second. Stope is there. Throw to first in plenty of time. And the Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time. Up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Waiting on it is Almora. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Hader.
Justin Smoke will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Too high, 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Stopped on a slide by Russell. He gathers the throw in time. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Edwards features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schwarber going back to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So a big moment here, and standing in, Brett Gardner. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. Bryant gloves it, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. Liam Hendricks enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. Popped him up. Cozart is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
1-1 the count now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Tommy La Stella will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Schwarber is on his way home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. And he is out on the tag. Pedro Strop comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
High in the air out to center field.
Almora in pursuit.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Striding in, Zach Kozart. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference.